And that's based upon what Tommy said. Potentially it could be over today.
Yeah, Tommy just told me that there's a third police officer as well, a sergeant. So 2 have already given their witness statements. You've got 1 more, then they'll probably be calling Tommy to the bench. It's now 2 p.m. We're going to be going back in. Court shuts at about 4:30, 5 o'clock, I think. So I think it could all be done and dusted by now.
Yeah, but I'm assuming, that if it does go to the end of the day, potentially... We'll have to come back tomorrow.
You'll have to come back.
But if you look at what's going on over there...
Well, you'll have to come back tomorrow because I'm going to Tenerife tonight. Here, Wendell.
So
This is yours. That's yours.
Yeah, cheers. So Tommy's now coming back. Oh, stick that on Tommy. Just do it like that.
Tommy, to Wendell.
Go on, you ready?
Tommy.
I had a jacket potato, cheese beans, bacon well done, and a sausage, and I'm about to go to sleep. All right?
Hold on, you know me too well. You know I was going to ask you about
that's what I just said.
the lunch, but you're now going back for part 2. So where are we in regards to the trial? And what's going to be happening this afternoon?
I think they're about to cross-examine one more. Look at this wanker.
Nationware.co.uk. Support the Bangladeshis.
And it's Slazenger. Oh, that's Slazenger.
No, it's bloody not.
Right, anyway, I'm going back in. I think there's a cross-examination of another police officer. I think that's the case done, hopefully. I want it to be done today.
Yeah. It's, how are you feeling actually sitting in there? Listening to them talking bullshit.
Totally pissed off, if I'm honest. Sitting there thinking, what the hell am I doing here? What am I even sat here for? And why are they allowed to do this? That's what I'm thinking. Why are they allowed to do this? Because they shouldn't be allowed to do it. And I hope the judge recognises that today. But then even if he does recognise it and I'm acquitted today, then this is the second time I've been at this court in the last year where I've been acquitted, where a total abuse of police power, but nothing happens to them. Nothing happens. They'll do it again and again and again, and they've done it for 15 years. So, and it's tiring, and that's the purpose of it.
Okay, Tommy.
Yeah.
See you when you come out.
See you in a bit, lads.
Thanks. So that's Tommy. He's now going back into the court. So if you can go in front of the camera, are you going back in? Are you going? So that's Tommy going back into the court. And yeah, we don't have to, as you can see, we don't have to get into that scrum. As soon as Tommy comes in and out, it comes to our camera. So that's the important part. So that's the great. So if you can come here, my dear. I'm not going to show you online. So you've been in the court, yeah?
I have.
So can you describe to people what it has been like for you to be inside of the court listening to the cross-examination and the evidence?
Well, listen to Tommy's solicitor asking the police what they've been doing for periods of time, and they can't remember.
Does that give you the impression that amnesia is being caused intentionally because they're fucking liars?
Well, there's one period, they are fucking liars. There's one period of an hour and a half where they can't remember what they were doing. So what were they doing? Who were they talking to?
Concocting a story, but it must be brilliant for you to be actually inside of the court, listening, learning, and seeing how the criminal justice system is actually working.
Yeah, it's not very nice to see it in play being used against him.
And, Tommy, he's a patriot and people love him. He's loved by millions and millions of people around the world. What does he mean to you?
It just means everything that's good about the country, speaking up for us, seeing all the issues that they're trying to ignore.
But can you see why the state would deem Tommy as a dangerous man? Because he does have the capacity, the capability to bring people together, to influence them and to talk their talk and to raise issues on their behalf. Is that not why they see him as a dangerous man or an enemy of the state?
He's not asked anybody to do anything that's dangerous. So, yeah, a lot of people listen to him and are under his influence, but he's a peaceful man, so...
I hear you, but are you going back into court yourself?
I don't think I can today. I haven't really got time.
All
I'll
right.
come back tomorrow.
But at least you've been here and you've had the opportunity to see, hear and feel exactly what's going on in the court. But all I can say is thank you very much for engaging with me. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thanks a lot, yeah?
See you next time.
Big up. So for those of you who are watching, the case is due to start back at 2 p.m. and Tommy is in court number 1. Court number 1 is on the first floor, and we've been told by witnesses that you cannot... Sir, no, just a quickie. No, just a quickie. I just want to re-emphasise what you said to me earlier on, and I've told Ezra.
63 years old.
But and I'm 60. But what you said, when you're inside of the court, you can't hear very well.
Couldn't hear anything. No, it was really, really bad. It was really bad. It was terrible.
Yeah.
And I'm deaf, but there was other people who were complaining as well. It was really, really low, the audio.
Yeah. And what Ezra has said to me from Rebel News is that even he was having difficulty in hearing, and he's live tweeting upstairs. So what I've said to him is what others have said: you get better sound and visuals in the overflow room on the full floor.
You've just spoken to Tash, didn't you?
Yeah.
And she said it was better up there.
Yeah, that's what everyone is saying. So I've said to Ezra, go up in that other room to get better sound and everything.
Yeah, it just sounds like it's better up there.
Yeah, excellent. Thanks a lot, sir. Yeah. So, thank you very much. I'm now gonna drink my coffee.
Did they kick Ezra out?
So they go?
Did they kick Ezra out?
No. Ezra's still up there, but he was actually inside of court 1, and you can't hear very well.
I thought didn't the clerk come up to him and tell him he wasn't supposed to be there because he didn't have the accreditation? So that's what he was tweeting earlier.
Is it? I don't know.
He's in the public gallery.
Yeah, but I think originally, was he inside?
No, he wasn't.
Because he's tweeting that they come up to him and told him that he didn't have the correct accreditation because he wasn't a UK government-approved journalist. That's what he tweeted.
And you are.
None of them
and
are.
you, Jay.
No,
The only person
there's no approved journalist anyway by the government.
No.
There's no proper accreditation.
Jack Haddis has got some idea.
Hold on, son. No one can see you.
Right.
They can hear what you're saying.
Okay.
So, give me 2 seconds.
All right.
So, sir,
Yeah.
have you been upstairs yourself?
No, I haven't. You've
been listening?
I've dropped my mum to the eye hospital next door, but I'm a huge Tommy fan, followed him for years, and I thought I'd just pop down and offer a bit of support.
So what you said, you've been reading the live tweets that have been done by Ezra.
Yeah.
And what did you read earlier on?
He was approached by one of the court clerks and told that he didn't, asked whether he was an accredited journalist. And he said, "Oh, well, I'm Canadian. We don't have accreditation in Canada." And they told him that he wasn't a government-approved journalist. So, the way I read it was he was being told to actually leave, but it didn't make sense because then he was carried on live tweeting from the actual public gallery. So I don't know if he was somewhere else before, then went to the public gallery.
No.
So
Because what these people try to do, if you are a government-approved journalist, you have to comply with certain bullshit rules.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Follow the agenda, basically.
Yeah, and you can't do certain things. But once you're in... Because what we were told earlier on was that the judge got a bit pissed off, in general, with people on their mobile phones tweeting.
Yeah.
So what the judge then said was that you cannot use your mobile phone, but the only persons who can use their mobiles, so the only people who can tweet are those on a laptop.
Right.
And Ezra is using a laptop. So they were trying to reduce the amount of information going out. And very few people were on their laptop. And because he's now tweeting on his laptop, I'm assuming they've now focused on that to try and find out.
Well, he later tweeted that someone's come and stood behind him, one of the court clerks, and Ezra said to them, "Are you here to arrest me?" and he said no. But he said so. Anyway, that was the start. I'll show you the tweets.
No. I believe you, man. But the important bit, Ezra is upstairs giving people information,
reporting on this sham,
reporting on the sham.
Yeah.
But people are getting a real life feel, an understanding of what's going on inside of the court.
Yeah.
I'm giving a real life feel of what's going on downstairs. Together, you don't need to be here, but you lazy people, get out of bed and calm down.
You know what worries me the most is I've followed Ezra's live tweets on Tommy's previous cases, and you think there's no way they can find him guilty here, and every single time you're like, this is a joke, and they still find a way of banging him up again, and that's my biggest fear today is they're going to end up finding another way to lock him up, to silence him. So
yeah. Thanks a lot, sir. Yeah,
you're welcome.
Excellent. So Tommy is back in court now. The security detail is... Gentlemen, ladies. No, I won't do it on camera. I'm not doing it on camera. I'll do it off camera. No,
No, you know what's best. Nice try. I've known you how many years, and you ain't got ever.
I'll try, man. I've got to try. I hear you. Very good. I know. But so far it's been good. So far everything has been... I'm just making... I'm just making sure that... Hold on. I'm gonna... No. I'm walking away... No. I'm walking away from you.
This is a total abuse of the legal system. It's an attack against me based on my political view, nothing else.
Tommy.
Excuse me, sir.
So, Tommy, can you tell us what's just happened inside of the court?
We've heard the police's cross-examination, where it turned out that they took 34 seconds to determine I was going to be detained under Terrorism Act. 34 seconds, where they're meant to take time to question you about things. They didn't question me, they just saw my face and automatically made the decision they were going to detain me. That's what's come out under the officer's evidence. What also come out is his reasoning for detaining me was I bought my ticket at the dock and I was driving a friend's car. And then questioned one of the reasons, and it was suspicious I was driving to the south of Spain. Now, they took 40 minutes to question partner agencies. Nothing come back suspicious against me. Nothing that backed up I should be detained. When questioned, did he check my previous travel? I leave this country every other week. I don't live in the UK. I live in the south of Spain. So that would have determined that nothing I was doing was suspicious. But the police officer had to have a break. He looked like he was about to faint because it come out that he absolutely did not follow his protocol, did not follow the law. This is a total abuse of the legal system. It's an attack against me based on my political view, nothing else. There was no suspicion of terrorism, no suspicion of a crime, simply the fact that I was Tommy Robinson. And I'm now in court for being Tommy Robinson, not for being a terrorist.
Where are we in regards to the trial? So you've had the prosecution.
I think there's another police officer now to be cross-examined, I believe. I believe there's another officer, and then I think we're there. So I'm hoping that this is done this afternoon.
So potentially it's done this afternoon. So you're going for lunch now. What time will you be back?
Starts back at 2. I've got to be back at 10 to 2. But anyone listening to that, anyone who's sat, if anyone's been, I know Ezra's travelled over from Canada doing some brilliant live tweeting, and I'm very grateful for him doing that. It's an absolute farce. The entire case is a farce. How the hell I'm here? If it wasn't for Elon Musk, I'd have another massive bill. The only terrorism that's being committed is financial terrorism, and it's waged against me. Because every one of these cases costs tens or 20 or 30 or 50 or even £100,000, yeah? And it shouldn't be happening, it shouldn't be allowed to happen. This is the second time now in 7 months on my last case where it was proven that the police acted unlawfully, detained me unlawfully, arrested me unlawfully, without powers to do so, and give me unlawful bail conditions. That's what happened here last time I was in this court. I hope the same happens again today. But if it does happen today, what the fuck is going to be done about it? Because it's an absolute liberty that this continues to happen. For the last 15 years, I haven't had a peaceful moment where I haven't faced these prosecutions. It's not right, yeah?
I hear you. Because I know you guys online, so you guys online watching, I know. So for those of you online, here's my phone number. Is that all lined up nicely? 07 So give me a ring, 07442 780 03. See, my phone is ringing. It only takes a couple of seconds. So 715. So 715. Good. Oh, bloody hell, man. Hey, Barack, how comes you got on there so quick?
Hello, mate, you okay?
But who's that, Baraka?
No, my name's Nathan, how you doing?
Oh, I see Baraka coming up. So, Jason, how you can do us, let me get my man, you can do us a favour, just focus on a bit on me more. So, how you feeling, sir? Yeah, go on, I'm listening, I'm hearing you. How are you?
Yeah, no, I just want to say thanks for answering the call. I've been trying to get on all day, mate. So, I'm just glad that everything that Tommy's been doing. You know, my granddad's fourth in this country. And seeing what's happening to my own country, I've got young kids. I'm so grateful for everything he's doing and you're doing. Spreading, you know, positivity and everything that's going on in the country, and that's why people are speaking up. Because if we don't do something now, what's going to happen to our country?
No,
it's changed. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. And can I be quite honest? I'm proud to be here fighting for my country. I still argue with people. This isn't a colour issue. This is not about colour. This is really brilliant. This is about, we're all in it together. We're all in it together. You get what I'm saying?
And that, 100%. And my granddad, where he grew up, I'm from Preston, and they colonise, they take over areas, and he's told me how much has changed. And like I say, it's not about colour, it's not about race, it's about country. The country we live in that tries to be changed. It's not going to be our country anymore. The way that they're doubling, the way that they're growing, it is not going to be our country. We're going to be a minority. And Tommy said himself, the figures, the way they're growing, and how it's changing, it is scary to think what's going to happen in years. You know, we're going to be a minority, and it's going to be even more worse than what we're doing now. So yourself, Tommy, and everybody else I'm speaking of, we're speaking for the working man. You know, the people that have been in the country for years doing something. And I'm so grateful for everything you're doing.
Yeah, that's correct. And are you happy that we at Urban Scoop, and you can see me looking upstairs, I've just been given some information that something may be happening. I don't know what, but breaking news. That I don't know what the breaking news is, so I'm looking around, and don't be offended, but, you know, are you shocked to hear that Tommy is appearing today on a terrorism charge for not giving his PIN number? Can you believe that?
Yeah, it's a joke, mate. It's a joke. And like you said, they've had to have belief or any grounds to stop him in the first place.
They got no grounds, bro.
When they know what's happening and other people in the country that are on a terrorist list already, and they just let them roam the streets and don't stop them and don't do anything. And let's be honest, because they're scared that the Islamic community are going to turn on them. And it's intimidating, and that's why the police don't do anything about it. Nigel Farage has said himself that he's turned, and that's why obviously Tommy left the Reform Party, because he knows he needs their votes. Again, it's a scare tactic. He has to be political and clever to get votes. He knows if he goes against them, he's going to lose votes.
I hear you.
Yeah, it's all done for a reason, but I think he will be found guilty. I think if we're all honest, there's been other counts that he is innocent, and he's proven he's innocent, and they've found something to charge him on. Yeah. And I believe they're trying to silence him. They put him in solitary confinement. That was unlawful. He's explained that himself. And they're going to do the same again, all to try and silence him, because he keeps on coming out and he refuses to be beaten down. He refuses to be silenced, like they did with Katie Hopkins and all these other people. And it's so commendable. It gives encouragement to me and everybody else in the country. And that's why you saw the millions of people in London.
On the streets on the 13th. That's correct. But all I can say, sir, is thank you very much for everyone ringing. Continue ringing, but I'm moving away from the camera for a few seconds, but I will be back. But carry on ringing, and the first person I'm going to ring, but stay there, is Barak. So I'm going to ring you on a different phone, but I'm going to come back, so continue. Thanks a lot, bro. Thanks a lot. Hold on. This one is international. Hold on. Answer. So, I'm getting a... Hello, are you ringing from an international number?
Yes, I am.
Which country are you ringing from, sir?
Ringing from Australia, mate.
You're ringing from Australia! That is so great. So that's why, because I saw the international number come up, I stopped what I was doing. So you are ringing from Australia. What is your...
Yeah, I've just watched Donald Trump stand up in Israel, and he actually has just live basically broken peace and denounced all terrorism, and he's just about to hop on a plane to go to Egypt and sit down with all these rich world leaders to broker this peace deal. I'm absolutely astounded by it. And now I flick over to the other live that's happening with you guys, which I've been watching for months now. I just think it's deplorable what's happening to Tommy. I think it's shocking. I mean, I'm from New Zealand, mate, but I live in Australia. At the end of the day, we're all part of the Commonwealth. You know, I feel your guys' pain over there.
You're feeling the pain all the way from Australia?
The world is watching, mate. The world is watching.
What part of Australia are you ringing from?
I'm in Gold Coast, mate. I'm ringing from Queensland.
You're calling from Queensland. That is so brilliant. And watching. What's the time there in Australia now?
It's about 11 o'clock, mate. 11 o'clock at night.
So it's about 2,300 hours.
That's the one, mate.
Oh, all right then. So, you know, what's your assessment of what you've seen here outside of the court so far? Because we've had the chance to engage with Tommy Robinson on at least 3 occasions today. When he went into the court, when he come out, when he's gone in again, and when he comes out again, we'll engage with him for the fourth time. But, you know, what's your assessment of what you're hearing, seeing, and feeling?
Look, I've only seen a bit of it because, like I was saying, I was watching the Trump one. But
You was watching Trump.
The main thing I see is.
But we're more important than Trump,
I think
man.
Tommy's tired. I mean, he's such an advocate for the British people, for the culture of that country, for the history of that country, for peace in that country, and I just everything I've seen with him over the past week or so, he's just tired, mate. He's buggered. Give the guy a rest. Absolutely. I think your country's on the brink of showing the rest of the world what's going to happen if we don't make change and if we don't follow people like Tommy Robinson, like Donald Trump. If we don't start following these kind of leaders, we're going to see our civil liberties just disappear. It's going to change the world that we couldn't even imagine the pain we're going to see. But look, I'm looking behind you right now, man. You've got a Union Jack flag flying.
The Union Jack flag, excuse me.
What's going on.
They're noticing that in Australia. Come. Hold on, I'm just bringing her.
I'm going to stay out.
I'm just bringing it. See, they're watching you in Australia. See, you're being recognised in Australia.
Ah, it's not my hair, really.
What are you watching, the flag or ginger hair? Big up. But all I can say...
G'day, ladies. Great to see you out there supporting Tommy Robinson and supporting being true to your country, being patriots to your country. I love it.
Excellent stuff. Thank you very much, sir. And I was going to be just getting off for a couple of minutes, but I'm going to be back. Thanks for ringing, and enjoy the rest of Adelaide, Australia, on the Gold Coast. On the Gold Coast.
Problem, mate. Thank you, and I'll keep watching. Thanks.
And before you go, if you like what you're seeing, don't forget to send me a free ticket to Australia. I'll be over there
I'll be following you, brother.
Big up. Thanks a lot. It's only because I saw the international number come up.
No, Tommy Robinson's been right about many things. He's just not the company that I choose to keep. And even after that, we got, Robinson's been arrested using terrorism laws, isn't there? And then we discover, no, actually, he wasn't arrested in London. He was arrested at the port of Dover, and it's something to do with a passport issue. And, listen, he has had some things very right over the years. It's just, he's not for me. No, Tommy Robinson's been right about many things. He's just not the company that I choose to keep. And even after that, we got, Robinson's been arrested using terrorism laws, isn't there? And then we discover, no, actually, he wasn't arrested in London. He was arrested at the port of Dover, and it's something to do with a passport issue. And, listen, he has had some things very right over the years. It's just, he's not for me. No, Tommy Robinson's been right about many things. He's just not the company that I choose to keep. And even after that, we got,
This is a total abuse of the legal system. It's an attack against me based on my political view, nothing else.
Tommy.
Excuse me, sir.
So, Tommy, can you tell us what's just happened inside of the court?
We've heard the police's cross-examination, where it turned out that they took 34 seconds to determine I was going to be detained under Terrorism Act. 34 seconds, where they're meant to take time to question you about things. They didn't question me, they just saw my face and automatically made the decision they were going to detain me. That's what's come out under the officer's evidence. What also come out is his reasoning for detaining me was I bought my ticket at the dock and I was driving a friend's car. And then question...
Hello, how are we?
Hey, I'm ringing you live and direct, because I saw your number flash up on my other phone. Yeah, so where are you now? You in Manchester?
I'm in Manchester right now, that's correct, yes.
Yes, so are you enjoying the coverage live and direct from outside of Westminster?
I'm loving it, sir, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
So tell me something, Barak. They're watching. What is your assessment of what you're hearing and seeing today?
Well, I think they're coming for him again. They're not going to let him rest, especially after the 13th of September. after that, of course, they was not gonna let him rest. So they're gonna come at him hard, and they're gonna make sure he doesn't pull up something like that before. Again, go on.
I believe potentially the 13th of September may have an effect upon a decision being made. Hold on. Breaking news.
Go on, break the news.
Breaking news is a family wallet.
No. Did I drop my wallet? I think we were back. Never mind. So if we go back, so you were saying, Barak?
Yeah, so what I was saying is, they're not going to let him go, especially after the 13th of September. You know, that was a large crowd. I don't even think any politician, even the Prime Minister, I don't think the Prime Minister can pull something like that. So seeing him be able to get that many people together, black, white, Asian, any sort of religion together, I think they're going to try every single thing possible to make sure to stop him from getting bigger and bigger and discredit him.
But let's look at the facts.
Mm.
You know me, you might hate my backside. I'll do it factually.
That's right.
Yeah. What happened with Tommy on the 28th of July 2024 happens before the 13th of September of 2025. But what I believe is that potentially the judge may be influenced by the fact that Tommy had 3 million people on the streets.
That's right.
London supporting him.
That's right. That's literally what I'm mentioning. I think if that didn't happen, or maybe let's say the event took place and maybe like 20,000 people turned up with like tiny little banners, I don't think we'll be here today. I don't think you'll be out there live streaming live and direct, because the event was so big they could not ignore it. And of course, you and I go back, through the texts, and you're showing footage that nobody has seen before, and you're showing things, and you're like, unique, exactly. That was huge, and they could not. They can't silence that. They can't hide that because it was in the town, in the capital city. So after that event took place, they needed to. They probably went back home and thinking, man, this guy's just getting bigger. He's getting bigger. We gotta do something. All right, bring the charges. What else what
these people don't seem to realize. I would say I'm not a rebel, as you know, man. I comply with rules, man. You know that, yeah?
That's right.
I don't rock the boat, yeah?
That's right.
I believe in working with people. So if the government, the authorities work with Tommy, I believe lots of great things could happen.
Yeah, a lot of things could happen. I think the division that we're seeing in the country, we could get that, that sorted. We won't see the division that we're seeing right now. If we get Tommy working with the government to unite the kingdom together, no opposition, I mean, there's only nothing but good that can come out from that. But of course, they don't want that, and they want to discredit him, and they'll do every single thing possible to put him in jail again, even if it's about calling him a terrorist and all these sort of things. They could do as little as that to get him in jail.
But what does make me laugh? Every time they try to discredit the gaffer, Tommy Robinson, all it does is raises his popularity, raises his profile, and I argue to address the issue.
Right.
As you know, I've said it, and I've said it live, and I will continue to say it.
That's right.
I'm going to see a very powerful day in this country when my friend Sasha Johnson, you remember Sasha, she was shot, she was and I called her a BLM leader, but she wasn't a BLM leader. You remember Sasha? She believed in rights for black people.
That's right.
I believe, even though she's been injured, she's making spectacular recovery because she's my friend. And I chat with her. I believe that one day, Sasha Johnson and Tommy Robinson
You think?
will stand on a stage, shoulder to shoulder.
That would be huge.
That is good. Can you, when you're talking about uniting the
That's
kingdom,
yeah, exactly. That's like having. What can you, that's huge. That would be one of the biggest stage. You will see different color. I think people will travel from around the world, just like we've seen in September 13th, but even bigger. There'll be different. There'll be a lot of different food on the stage for sure.
As you know, Barack, I don't know. I'm quiet, yeah?
You are?
No one knows me, man.
Okay, you're quiet, yeah, for sure.
A lot of people get peed off with me. If you go on social media to look for me, you ain't gonna find me.
That's right.
I don't do no clips.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do no TikTok. But if you go on there, you see millions of views with me on clips and TikToks.
That's right.
But it's not me doing it, it's other people filming me.
That's right. Oh God, you've done it. You've done it. I think. Go on.
I can't understand why. Why is it when a man sees me wearing my Union Jack suit, I'm I get on the front page of newspapers? Why is that? Explain it to me.
Because
About me in that suit that people love.
I think they love. First of all, they love the color of the, the flag. Having a black man wearing that's unique. Not many people see it. Oh, hold on.
I'm an Englishman.
Yeah.
Wearing that suit.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, we have to also add in that you're black as well, and especially that the country has been going in a way where we got MPs who are rallying behind to make sure no flag gets raised in the country. That's absurd. That should not be happening. So imagine they would be happy to see you being on the march of going against the flag. Then seeing you wearing the flag, putting all over yourself, shoes exactly matching the flag, a hat, glasses, phone cases, everything, even underwears. Last time I checked, God, maybe I'm getting too explicit here, but seeing all that, of course they're gonna put you on the front page of the news, and they're gonna try to do whatever they can with it because that's unique, and that's the form of uniting. That's the definition of uniting the kingdom. It should not only be a white person who should raise the flag. We should all raise the flag. I say Asian, blacks, mixed race, whites, all the guys. We are all struggling. We should all come together and raise the flag. And I think that's what unite the kingdom really is about.
Do you know something? I'm going to make a disclosure without going into details.
That's right. Go on.
And I'll tell you, in this country, on the 9th of November, it's going to be a very important day.
No, okay.
It's going to be Remembrance Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's going to be a very special day. That's all I'm saying. Nothing bad.
Nothing bad.
No, listen, you don't see me doing things bad. I don't get involved with bad things.
That's right.
But I can see some great things happening with the country being united on that day. The country is united on that day.
Wait, can we get the date again? What's the date again? 9th?
Sunday the 9th of November.
Could you give us a little more information on that? No.
All I do is sprinkle the seasoning.
Of course. Let's get on the call and we can talk more about it. I'm sure a lot of people don't want to know. They're not ready for it. But it's been lovely watching you. It's been lovely listening to how you're... Man, you got the skills, man. No wonder why people want to take your headphones away from your head.
And do you listen to that geezer?
Yeah, I see it.
Why don't I change my...
That's right. They want to take away your headphone. But hey, stay strong, brother. We'll see you soon when I'm in London or whenever you're in Manchester, and we'll go live together. It'll be huge. But yeah, I'll keep tuning in. Bye-bye. Bye. That is Wendell Daniel coming to you live from London. It's covering the disgusting, court appeal that should not exist, but obviously it does, because we have to, the perception is not the reality. The reality is, well, the perception is that we have, we live in a democracy, we have rule of laws and all this sort of fancy stuff. The government should work for us, should protect us. But no, the reality is very different. The reality is that if you have something on your phone and if the government wants to get you, they'll come at you fast, even if putting you in jail, taking you away from all your, take away all your livelihood, they will do it so they can just prove themselves they can prove to themselves that they have more power than you. But it's actually the opposite. I'm reading this book right now. I don't know if you guys have read this. I'm always reading. Today's my reading day. I'm not filming today. I don't know why I'm here today. So I'm reading this book, and I'm also reading the other book that just came through. Oh, God, so much. And this book is about normal guys, me and you, fighting each other for their right. Yeah, I don't know if you've heard about, the Peterloo massacre. It happened in Manchester as well. It took place in Manchester where normal guys just come out to fight for their freedom, to be able to do what they want to do, to be able to live. So I'm reading this book. It's quite old. This story took place in 1819. Yeah, it's a long time, but obviously it's important. Almost every single century, every single decade is always an event that takes place where normal people like you and I take to the street and fight the technocrat, fight the elites, fight the people that the Dr. Jekyll and Hyde, I should say, the ones who are paying nice to you in a day, but at nighttime they're ready to cut off your throat. And I mean that metaphorically, politically, and with all the good words, of course. We don't want to trigger the censorship here on YouTube. But hey, let's go back to the live stream that's taking place in London right now. Brother Wendell is reporting live from London, and it's important for us to tune in. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm not going to come back on camera anyway. I was not planning to, but I had to. But let's get back to it.
People are terrorists coming into the country. What about him with a gun tattoo on his face?
No, I hear you. But, sir, all I can say is thank you very much for ringing. And keep watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And my phone is burning. It's hot. I'm going to answer some more calls.
Yeah, man. I said all that Tommy's been through has brought him millions of followers.
Yeah. I hear you. But, sir, thank you very much, yeah?
Oh, thank you for talking to me. And
thank
I
you.
love you, man.
Bye-bye. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So, for all of you, I've got another call. So, if you turn your YouTube off, because...
I have done.
Right. So, who am I speaking to?
You're speaking to Adrian in London.
So, Adrian in London. If you're in London, why the hell are you not down Edgware Road, just round the corner from the tube station? Why are you not here?
Edgware Road, okay, the Marylebone Road, but yeah, I know, I'm not there. But it doesn't matter. Listen, I've got a question. I'm a Tommy Robinson supporter.
You're a Tommy Robinson supporter?
Yeah, but I have a question for you.
You got a question for me?
Right. Would the... if this was any mainstream journalist, okay, that this has happened to, would they have to give up their PIN number as well? Or is it because they're saying that he's not a proper journalist? Or, this is what I want to know. This is what I'm confused about.
Do you want my... All I can do...
journalist for the Daily Mail, let's say, or one of the other shitty newspapers, doesn't matter which, okay, would I have to give up my PIN number as an accredited journalist?
That is a great question. But let's clarify a couple of factual points here. The Daily Mail don't have any journalists. Yeah, they're pretend journalists. Yeah. But in general, if you have the accredited passes, I'm of the opinion, that they would not be in the position that Tommy now finds himself in, I believe. The reason he is where he is today is two things. Number one, he's well known. And people associate the EDL and all kind of foolishness, with Tommy and all bad things when we know that isn't the case. Yeah. And the fact that he is a citizen's journalist and he gives the truth and he's opened up the eyes of millions of people around the world. Look at September
I wholly agree with you.
Look at September the 3rd. Let me finish.
Telling the truth and everything else, and I get that, and I agree with that. I was just curious if it was a BBC reporter. I know that you want to slag off the BBC. I just use that as an example.
But the BBC's ain't got no journalists.
A mainstream media accredited journalist, okay, the question is, when he goes into court, is he basically giving his side of the case of saying, listen, I am a journalist, I'm a recognised journalist.
You've been in the court?
Is the other side saying it doesn't matter whether you're a journalist or not, you've got to give up that PIN number?
Yeah,
that's where I'm coming from.
No, I do get what you're coming from. Anyone else would probably not have to do with it if they had the NUJ card. Yeah, right. they you know, and you got a defence. Yeah, if you're a journalist, you're protecting your sources. Yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, but because it's Tommy, that is the difference.
Yeah,
it's because it's Tommy.
I'll let you get on to another caller. Thank you very much indeed for that.
Have I answered your question?
And I hope he's found. I hope he's acquitted. I hope he's found innocent.
We hope so as well. But I'm now going to chat with someone who's been in the court. But all I can say is thank you very much. So if you come next to me, my darling, which court have you been in the court?
Yes, I've just been in the court.
Which one have you been in court? One. What have you been hearing and seeing?
No, I just was standing outside and one of the guys come out and said that it's not getting thrown out today. We're back again tomorrow.
So that's the breaking news. Yeah, but we know that on a tweet.
Well, I didn't know that. I've just found out from upstairs.
But I hear you. We've been told. So we're going to be back here because I've come here prepared to do this tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what has it been like for you to be upstairs, outside of the court? And when you do this, yeah, people may observe. My eyes are all over the place. It's not because I've got wandering eye problems. Yeah, it's because I'm observing what goes on around me, and I'm looking upstairs, looking at who's who.
Yeah.
And I need to know. So, but you being upstairs, what has it been like for you?
It's quite scary thinking that he could get arrested and go down for this. I don't think he will. But just being here and being part of it.
It's been an experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like everything else, yeah, you've made the decision to come here to support Tommy. I felt so great earlier on when a gentleman, he rung, because I've been engaging, my phone hasn't stopped ringing. Yeah. And the gentleman said he's got throat cancer, he's in a wheelchair, but, we are the conduit. And we are his source, so it was important for him to be at home. He can't get here, but we are educating. I won't say entertain. We are educating him, and for me, that is so great that we now have the technology to be able to do so. How many people online are watching? I don't know, because I don't look.
Yeah.
I'm more interested in what goes on around me. Yeah, I know, but it's about what happens here. I got to engage with people. But when I finish here, I don't drink alcohol, I don't take drugs. When I get home, I crash.
Yeah.
Because when you do this, you're up here.
Yeah.
And it's just a zzz.
Slowly, and it coming down through the day.
It kills you. So you're a hyper up here permanently, but has it been a good day for you?
Yeah, it's been a brilliant day. I've had some nice chats with some people. I've met some new friends along the way. And I'll keep coming as long as he needs us to come out.
And it's so important for people to come out here to sow their... Listen, they're all singing Tommy.
I think tomorrow's going to be a busier day for people coming out. Instead of standing here for 2 days, they'll do the one, take the day off work and come out tomorrow. I think it'll be really busy.
Yeah, that's the great... And the great thing is now, Urban Scoop, we've been live from about 10... We had some technical problems in starting, but we've been live since 9:15. And we will be live until Tommy Robinson comes out. And that's the power of what we've got. Over there, we've got Starlink, if we need it.
Yeah.
We got the ability to do the best.
I just had a nice little conversation with
how many
him
people
and
watching?
Handshake.
So on Twitter, hello to the 71,000 watching.
71,000.
Let's take it to 100,000, man. 71,000 is... That numbers ain't enough, man. I want 100,000, man. Now. And how many on YouTube? 3.7. So 3.7 thousand on Twitter. Sorry, on YouTube. That means my maths is nearly £75,000. And just imagine, all of you give me a little pound each.
Yeah, pound each goes a long way.
If you all give me a little pound, hold on. Breaking news. Hold on. Let me get this man here. Let me come back. Sir, if you come quick, So breaking news. See this man here. Yeah, he's got on his top, and it's a Slazenger top.
It's not a Slazenger
the
one.
Slazenger
This
top.
one's actually made in England.
Slazenger, man. The Slazenger. Tommy says he refuses to wear the Urban Scoop Slazenger.
We're not skint no more.
Bigger. I'm skint because I do it for free. You've been upstairs?
I've been upstairs, yeah. A couple of things. The judge had a little bit of a go about live streaming the event. Only the people that put in press applications, I think the terminology is are allowed to live stream it. So Ezra's not allowed to live stream it.
But when you mean live stream, you mean tweet?
Tweet, yeah, live streaming from inside. Afterwards, I've come out and done my odd video and stuff. But he says live from the court only if you're part of the UK press and you put in the relevant application.
Where does that say that in the rules?
Well, that's what he stated for this court case. So Ezra Avant has quickly sent an email in, and he says until he reads the email, he can't give him permission to do any live tweets. So there's no live tweets going out at the moment. Ezra is still typing away, but I think he's just putting it in like a word format to post later.
Yeah, but isn't that yet again two-tier justice?
Well, yeah, because you've got all the mainstream media in there that are posting away the BBC, the Daily Mail, and every other idiot, but you won't have any media that's in support of Tommy Robinson. They're not allowed to post anything. So it is completely two-tier justice. It's two-tier media.
That is so sad because we were told initially what they said was no mobile phones.
Yep.
And then you can only do it on your laptop.
Well, they've took that way now. Well.
And now they've taken the ability. So what they're trying to take away, this shows you I'm going to talk black man language now.
Go on.
The rascals. The rascals. Yeah. That is what we're now seeing. They're trying to take away the ability of our independent journalists to give you guys
because it's
truth.
succeeding. The independent journalism succeeded. Urban Scoop, all these independent auditors, etc. that are here, Rebel, Vox, we're the ones that control the narrative
Street
now.
Mike, man.
Street Mike, well, you are Urban Scoop, you are Urban Scoop.
Big up,
but
big up.
we're the guys that control the narrative now. It's the ball's in our court after all these decades. So that's what they're trying to shut down. But there's another police officer that took to the stage now. Now, if the first one made a few...
the stage or the stand?
Oh, yeah. Well, it seems like a comedy show, so I'm going to call it a stage. so the second police officer, he's took to his comedy show stand now. The Crown prosecution put some nice, easy questions to him. Why did you do this? Why do you think this was okay? He answered them quite eloquently. But when Tommy's defence came up, it's actually just tearing them apart. I've had to leave there because it's so embarrassing. Even I felt embarrassed for him. I walked out shaking my own head. The magistrate in charge has actually sat there thinking, what's bloody going on here? You know what I mean? Look at this. It's a shambles. It's more and more being played out by these officers' own testimonies and statements that they are and they have been using that arrest as a reason, using the terrorism law as a use and abuse reason to have him arrested in the first place. It's ridiculous. He's banging on about. He started mentioning. He goes, mentioning Tommy Robinson and demonstrations. He goes, what demonstrations have you been on? And you've seen Tommy. He goes, none. He goes, what are you talking about? He goes, EDO. He goes, that was bloody 10 years ago. What about now? What were you talking about now? So they're still cracking on. Like I said, I felt. I'm in shock about it all, really. I don't even understand why this court case, why this charge has even come this far to the magistrate's court, wasting the taxpayers' money once again, just so they can fill their own boots and fill their own egos, these police officers. But even the superiors of the police officers that are taking the stage, they're sat in the gallery, and even they're nodding their heads thinking, fuck me, we fucked it, lads. We fucked it again.
Do you know something? What really annoys me is that you got someone like Tommy Robinson, a patriot, who's up there charged with a fucked off criminal offence.
Yeah.
You got people like, did you watch the documentary film on Panorama a couple of weeks ago?
Which one?
Charing Cross.
No, I didn't watch it.
And you had Officer Stampy.
Yeah.
An Officer Stampy.
Yeah.
What kind of...
It's ridiculous. I mean, we've seen it recently, even after the 13th of September. We brought millions and millions of people to the streets of London, and we have evidence of that due to the helicopter that they that they rented.
Was you flying it?
But no, not this time. You know what I mean? I've actually been banned from my licence, but maybe next year. I'm joking. I can barely drive a car. And then
yeah, we know that.
and then literally we brought millions and millions of people to the streets of the UK, and even the Home Secretary in Parliament at Prime Minister's Question Time was so adamant on bringing up the 23, 24 see arrests. I see more arrests in my local boozer on a Saturday night. But when you've got these terrorist supporters, the Hamas and Palestinian supporters, on the streets a couple of days later, on the same day that an Islamic extremist murdered Jews up in Manchester, there was a few thousand of them, and 400 get arrested. No one's really talking about it. It's ridiculous. This is another abuse of power. By a clear two-tier policing by the police, abuse of power. They use that terrorism law just to arrest them, and now they're trying to use that same law to defend their credibility. But Tommy's lawyers are picking it apart bit by bit by bit by bit. I think you're going to have some great news by the end of today.
It's not happening today.
Well, Tommy's still got to hit the stand. So the two officers have come up, the sergeant's up there. Tommy's still got to hit the stand. He's been about 35 minutes in. I feel so embarrassed about our police force. Even I've had to walk out because I just feel ashamed. And the world's watching, the world's listening. You know what I mean?
And the world is watching, and we're live and direct. There's about 100,000 watching. But
is it really?
I got to ask you something,
Big
man.
up Bangladesh.
Big up. So I remember your days, man.
Yeah.
Because you was talking about 24 people get arrested at your local boozer.
Yeah.
Because you're a rebel, man.
No.
You're a warrior, but go back to the EDL days.
Yeah, let's go back to the EDL days.
What was it like in them? Because Tommy is still tarred.
Yeah.
And you and Tommy were some of the founding members, man.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. People,
EDL.
I don't believe tar's the right word. I'm proud of the fact of my history within the English Defence League, organising demonstrations, being a spokesman. I'm proud of the fact that we took thousands and thousands of people on the streets. I'm proud of the fact we gave a platform to people that had the same sort of issues that's going on in our country, especially when it comes to extremist Muslims and Islam having a negative impact on our country. I'm proud of it all. They still use that far right thing, the racist thing. Well, I got arrested once in the EDL. None of us committed any crimes when it comes to racism or anything like that. There's no evidence of it. It's just the media just portraying you to be something that you're actually not. And now that's turned into this whole big organisation of United the Kingdom through Urban Scoop and Tommy Robinson, and they're still trying to use the same tactics, but it's not working. They can keep using them words over and over again in the press. On the day of 13th of September, we had a couple of million people watching our live stream of the event.
Hold on. Let me correct you factually.
Oh, go on then. Yeah. Was it more?
Yeah. When Elon Musk came on, we had 3 million.
Wow.
So a million ain't much. It's only one number.
No.
But we've had 48 million people watching. So let's get the facts right.
3 million watching live. And then at the same time, you've got about 2,000 people watching Sky News. We control the narrative now. Whatever words they keep pumping out, racist, far right, right wing, the two-tier policing, the two-tier two-tier media, they keep pumping. It's not working no more. They've lost.
I'm a white supremacist.
So am I. I love it and I'm proud of it. It's actually a good thing to be far right nowadays. You're decent, hard-working, want to take care of your country, want to take care of your people.
And pay your taxes.
You want everyone to be safe. You want democracy to actually be instilled instead of having this two-tier justice and policing system that we're the victims of all the time.
Could you have foreseen the arguments you're putting forward so positively when you started the EDL?
Yes, of course. Yeah, this was always our plan. This is our plan. This is our plan. But me and
Tommy, you was an intellect before time.
Jesus Christ. But the BBC called me the brains of the English Defence League. I can show you the video now. I'll save the video on my phone.
The brains.
The brains behind the EDL. You know what? Them's going to be watching this at home thinking, that bugger, you know what I mean? I don't let anybody live that one down. But the thing is like I said earlier, back in the days, the late nights that me and Tommy had, we used to sit up at a bar or sit down having a meal, and we always used to speak about what could this actually turn into. The 13th of September was what we had dreamed of. We thought maybe our children would see it or our grandchildren would see it. We never thought our eyes would see it, and we saw it. And you know, as long as they're talking about us, if they're calling us far right or racist, as long as they're talking about us, I personally think it's a positive. It's a positive. They're handing them to us. They're handing us the support. They're giving the support. They're moving everyone towards us through their lies and their hypocrisy and their two-tier policing and justice. We don't even need to promote for support anymore. They're doing it for us. It's a win-win.
And you know what's really great? Tommy has this vision for citizens, journalists around the country. That's unfolding. Even today, for example, Urban Scoop.
Yeah.
Brilliant what's going on today.
Yeah.
You know, we've got a team.
I know, it's amazing.
People don't know who's who.
It's amazing.
And we've got clips, TikToks, all kind of team going
it's
there.
Amazing.
Rapid.
And if anybody's at home, if you could subscribe to my channel, Gurmit Singh on Facebook, Gurmit Singh 01 on YouTube.
Whoa. Since when Can you do advertising?
Oh, I thought, well, I'm part of Urban Scoop, and we've got another Predator episode on the way, and we need to get that promoted. And you know what I mean? It's all Urban Scoop.
Hey, this geezer's the Predator Hunter.
The number one.
What a name, the Predator Hunter.
The number one.
You get what I'm saying?
Right,
So,
I'm going to go find Aidan. I'm going to catch up with you in a minute. I'll go back upstairs and come back out and let you know if I
look at those people out there. Big up. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about what you saw and heard upstairs? Can I ask you about what you saw and heard upstairs? We're live on Tommy's channel.
I just went to the toilet.
You just went to have a slash. See, on Urban Scoop, we give you real language. We talk to real people. And me, people don't know me.
Hi, Wendell.
Last time you saw me, I had my Union Jack suit on, man. I was looking good, boy. So how are you, sir?
I'm very well, thank you, Wendell.
Yeah, so you're now outside of the court. Tommy should be coming out within an hour or so.
Let's hope so.
You know, what is your... But we're going to be coming back tomorrow. Let's clarify that for the people watching. What's your assessment of what you're seeing? Because Tommy has been charged under the Terrorism Act, specifically under Schedule 7. You know, what's your assessment of the fact that he would not give the authorities his mobile PIN number so they can access certain privileged information? You know, what's your assessment on that?
I think it's absolutely disgraceful. Really, really disgraceful what they've done to him. I even think it's possibly an unlawful arrest.
Yeah.
And the officers that arrested him and the custody sergeant or the desk sergeant that authorised his detention, they need to be looked at, possibly even arrested themselves for what they've done and allowed that to happen to Tommy, our Tommy. It's an absolute disgrace, Wendell, it really is.
But it's happening more and more. Not only Tommy, we've got George Galloway and many others. And the terrorism legislation is being used to neuter important political figures. It should not be happening.
No, it's a complete. It's completely wrong, Wendell. As you say, it's being misused. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
And it goes on and on and on. When will it stop, Wendell? I don't
of course.
know.
But someone like Tommy, at the end of the day, he's a normal human being like us all. He's got feelings. I photographed on the 27th of July the event at Trafalgar Square. And I saw the love Tommy has for his family, his kids.
Absolutely.
And I saw it through the lens of my camera.
Absolutely.
I can see that. But he's a normal man. And I can see the effects it has on him. But don't you believe they're trying to grind him down by keep on attacking him?
Absolutely, Wendell. No doubt about that. You say he's only a little chap, isn't he? But he's got a lion's heart and he's got fire in his belly. If only there was more like Tommy Robinson.
Yeah.
You know, we've all got to stand up. I've been to all the all of the meetings now. I've seen you at nearly every one. But yeah, if only there was more Tommy Robinsons. That's what we need.
Yeah. But don't you believe, because of what is unfolding in front of the screens on social media, through Urban Scoop and many other platforms, I'm seeing a lot of... Earlier on we had young Bob. Don't know where he is. He's here somewhere. We've got a lot of young, energetic, intelligent, reasonable, rational people. They're all saying we're Tommy Robinsons.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, Wendell. And I'm coming to the last chapter in my life when it's not for me. I've got children and I've got a granddaughter as well. And
I've got 5 grandchildren.
You don't look old enough.
They say black don't crack.
I certainly do. Wendell?
No problem, sir. But thank you very much, yeah.
Thank you for all the work you do.
No
you
problem.
do an excellent job.
But I love it, man. You can tell that, can't you?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Big up.
Big up the Wendell.
Thank you. Who wants an interview? Come, my darling. Come. I'm going to bring my camera over there, you know. Can you believe this? This young lady is scared. Big up. So come forward, sir.
Okay.
So, how you feeling? You good?
Yeah, a bit achy-bakey, you know, but all right.
Yeah. What? No, I won't make you stand up for too long.
Mate.
But what has it been like for you to be out here?
An experience, yeah, interesting. It's nice to see how it's done and that, you know.
Yeah. Is this the first time you've done something like this?
Yeah, really, of course, outside the court, yeah.
And how different is seeing this unfold in front of you, and when you compare, when you see it on the news for 1 or 2 minutes, how different is it?
It's surreal, definitely surreal. Being from Yorkshire, we don't see things like this, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, as I say, interesting, and when Tommy appears, it's like a big mass...
Scrum.
Scrum down, yeah, exactly.
And then after the scrum happens, what happens? They piss off.
Yeah,
they got their footage, they're not interested in the truth.
Yeah, they all disappear, and then they all come back when it's coming back out.
Yeah, and because I'm here, live streaming, from 9 o'clock till whenever it finishes, 4 or 5 o'clock, I have to be able to fill in
Yeah, exactly.
8 hours.
How do you talking?
Listen, I can chat sweet, man.
I've seen your
Sweet.
speaker's corner, mate. I watch you all the time.
Hey, my missus say, shut up, man.
Yeah,
I talk when I shouldn't talk.
You know, I can't blame you.
Big up, thanks a lot, bro.
While I'm watching you on telly, I go, brrr, big up.
See, everyone's going to do it. People say, shut up.
Shut up.
But
That's your trade, though, isn't it?
It's my trademark.
Trade sign,
This is my trademark.
Yeah.
Some guy earlier told me to take this off.
Good to see you in real life.
You get what I'm saying? Excellent. Thanks a lot very much, sir.
Yeah, all the best.
Sir,
See you
excellent
again.
stuff.
See
Yeah.
you again.
And for me, it is so important to engage with people. You know, the gentleman, you can see he's got a disability, but he's made the effort to come out on the streets of London all day today to support Tommy. That is so amazing to actually to see that and to be part of it. And I'm proud to be out here. And listen, man, I'm 60 years old. I've got dodgy knees, man, but I'm still here. I'll do what I need to do because it's important for you guys to be educated, entertained, and when you're in front of this camera, when I say this to people, I don't watch TV. I haven't switched the TV on in my house for years. My missus watched TV. I ain't got time for that crap. I'm a radio person. I listen to radio. I'm an LBC fan. Yeah, don't like James O'Brien. I used to like him. Sheila Fogarty, all of them people there, you know. I listen to them. And you learn to talk, listen, and engage with people. And that's what I like to do. And sometimes when people see me on the streets, I just ignore them, because when you're in front of the camera, you're performing. And when I'm saying you're performing, you're engaging. And when I'm going about my business, I don't want people stopping me. You know what I mean? Wendell, fuck off, leave me alone. But that's what it is. But it is brilliant being out here today. We are likely to be back here tomorrow, live and direct from 9 p.m. until whatever time this trial ends. And one of the possibilities is that Tommy Robinson could be found guilty. I'm not saying he is. And if he is found guilty, he could be facing a 3-month prison sentence with a large fine or both. So he can get one or the other or both. He is not upstairs in front of a jury. He has a judge, and it's a male judge. What the person's name is, I don't know. It's irrelevant. You understand what I'm saying? There's about 30 people upstairs in the public gallery. We've got the defence, we've got the prosecution, and what we're being told is that those people in court number 1 on the first floor, they cannot hear very well, because apparently the defence, when they're talking really quiet, so only the judge can hear. If only the judge can hear, the people in the background, in the public gallery who's reporting can't hear, therefore they cannot report. And what we've now been told is that Ezra Levine from Rebel News, who's flown all the way from Canada, he has been told he cannot live tweet from inside of the court, because what the judge is trying to do is trying to neuter the ability to communicate instantaneously so that you guys know what is going on inside of the court. And the great thing, you are getting live and direct news from Ezra upstairs, live tweeting. You're getting me downstairs, and I'm giving you it what's going on out here. Collectively, you're also getting great information. And some of the people who are only going to listen to a quick news item on Channel 4, BBC or ITV, they're going to get 1 or 2 minutes. They're not going to get the truth. And that is the difference when we come out on the streets of London as citizens, journalists. And the great thing is that this is not about doing it for money. I do this free of charge out of love, because I love what I do. I'm involved, if you look at the recording of history. History is unfolding in front of my eyes, and the archive records that's what I'm interested in, the archive record. So all I can say, we're waiting for Tommy to come back. I'm going to have a little 5-minute sit down, a little 5-minute break, and then we'll be back for the final session when, excuse me, sir, come talk to me. You, come talk to me, bro. Come talk. You're scared. What are you scared for, man? Come talk. Come talk, man. Done. So give me 5 minutes, I'll be back. I'm just going to sit down. Oh, they can hear your chat if you're... It's live. Yeah, maybe live here. Or you take a break or switch into your... So, do you want to... More with the backdrop? Yeah, where do you want me? Yeah, with the backdrop of the court? Yeah, the court. Do you want to use your camera as well? Or... Yeah. Go. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we are interviewing Wendell from Street Mike, and also on social media channels he's broadcasting to the world. But at the moment, so far, what's your take on today, and what's been happening lately today? I'll tell you what's been happening today, but just to correct, currently I do not really live stream on Street Mike live stream. Don't do it.
This is a total abuse of the legal system. It's an attack against me based on my political view, nothing else.
Tommy.
Excuse me, sir.
So, Tommy, can you tell us what's just happened inside of the court?
We've heard the police's cross-examination, where it turned out that they took 34 seconds to determine I was going to be detained under Terrorism Act. 34 seconds, where they're meant to take time to question you about things. They didn't question me, they just saw my face and automatically made the decision they were going to detain me. That's what's come out under the officer's evidence. What also come out is his reasoning for detaining me was I bought my ticket at the dock and I was driving a friend's car. And then questioned one of the reasons, and it was suspicious, I was driving to the south of Spain. Now, they took 40 minutes to question partner agencies. Nothing come back suspicious against me. Nothing that backed up I should be detained. When questioned, did he check my previous travel? I leave this country every other week. I don't live in the UK. I live in the south of Spain. So that would have determined that nothing I was doing was suspicious. But the police officer had to have a break. He looked like he was about to faint because it came out that he absolutely did not follow his protocol, did not follow the law. This is a total abuse of the legal system. It's an attack against me based on my political view, nothing else. There was no suspicion of terrorism, no suspicion of a crime, simply the fact that I was Tommy Robinson. And I'm now in court for being Tommy Robinson, not for being a terrorist.
Where are we in regards to the trial? So you've had the
I think there's another police officer now to be cross-examined, I believe. I believe there's another officer, and then I think we're there. So I'm hoping that this is done this afternoon.
So potentially it's done this afternoon. So you're going for lunch now. What time will you be back?
Starts back at 2. I've got to be back at 10 to 2. But anyone listening to that, anyone who's sat, if anyone's been, I know Ezra's travelled over from Canada doing some brilliant live tweeting, and I'm very grateful for him doing that. It's an absolute farce. The entire case is a farce. How the hell I'm here? If it wasn't for Elon Musk, I'd have another massive build. This The only terrorism that's being committed is financial terrorism, and it's waged against me, because every one of these cases costs tens or 20 or 30 or 50 or even £100,000. Yeah, and it shouldn't be happening. It shouldn't be allowed to happen. This is the second time now in 7 months on my last case where it was proven that the police acted unlawfully, detained me unlawfully, arrested me unlawfully without powers to do so, and give me unlawful bail conditions. That's what happened here last time I was in this court. I hope the same happens again today. But if it does happen today, what the fuck is going to be done about it? Because it's an absolute liberty that this continues to happen. For the last 15 years, I haven't had a peaceful moment where I haven't faced these prosecutions. It's not right, yeah?
Doing in this country. And I'm of the belief that as a direct... Let's agree, this happened before September the 13th. This happened July the 28th last year. But on September the 13th, 3 million people were on the streets. Potentially that can influence a judge to say, oh, if you've got that ability, we're going to put you away. So if Tommy is found guilty today, he is facing 3 months imprisonment, a fine, or both. So go on. Check the error up. So my one is still going. Nearly. How many watching on what you call it?
Sorry, I'm just double checking right now.
Hey, did your thing go off? So I'm just double checking how many people.
Apparently needs to be restarted for some reason. 75,000. Yeah.
So we currently got 75,000 watching on Twitter. I want another 25,000 before Tommy comes out. I want 25,000 more before Tommy comes out. And we got 3.8, so that's 79,000, no, 79 and 4, 83,000 people watching. Even, yeah, so that's what's going on. So I want another 17,000 people before 4 o'clock. So if you've got any friends, tell them friends to log on. We want 100,000 before the close of traffic. Yo, come. Come. See my man here. He's a Rasta man. Big up.
Big up, big up, big up.
So how you keeping, sir?
I'm alright, man. Keeping well.
Let me check my sound. Hey, look at the old bill. Watch what they're doing. Come round. No, so let's stay there. Let's capture that. So you've now been here. Can you see between both of us as they capture that? So it's all about composition. That's it. Stay there. So you've been here since this morning, yeah?
Yes.
And you're following the Tommy trial.
I came to court, not really the Tommy trial, but I came to court and all of a sudden I found out that...
Oh, you didn't come specifically?
No, I didn't come specifically.
Oh, no, I thought you did, because I was going to ask, have you been in court? If you have, what did you hear and see?
I have. I've been in court, but when I came here in the beginning, it's not for Tommy.
All right, then. So have you been into court one where Tommy is appearing?
I've been there, yeah.
Yeah. What was it like for you to be in court one where Tommy is appearing? Tell people what it was like.
There was loads of people in there, to be honest, and also the judge asked people not to record in court, otherwise they're going to ban people not to come here with mobile phone and all that. That's what they asked. Yeah, and they were questioning some of the police officers.
So the anti-terrorist officers have been questioned?
Yeah, they've been questioned about how long they had their qualification. One of them said it's got like 2 years, and almost by the time that one he arrested Tommy, it was like 1 year, and remaining about 1 year in that qualification. Yeah.
So what has it been like for you to be down here as this historical trial is taking place, to actually go into the courtroom, to sit down and listen to what is being what is happening? What's that been like?
Yeah, what's happening actually, they're asking about the PIN. Yeah? A mobile phone, the anti-terrorism officers, they're asking Tommy about the PIN, and he refused. Therefore, I think there's a video that they played the CCTV at the customs, and then that video, all of a sudden, the two officers came in and arrested. They took him in. That's all.
And what was their justification? What you can remember? What was their justification for arresting Tommy?
Not giving a PIN. Not providing his PIN.
No. But what was their justification for wanting to go into his phone? Because under the terrorism legislation, you must have a justification to check the phone.
Yeah.
What justification did they give? Can you remember?
As far as I remember, the officer said he can't remember what justification. The officer can't remember. The solicitor, the lawyer, the barrister asked him, what justification you're asking him also to search the car or pull over the car, or what law? He said he can't remember.
Listen, it's important. We got about 83,000 people watching now.
Yeah.
And it's important for you to give your take on what you saw, heard and understood. Because we're not sanitized, we're giving people, because different people will perceive what's going on there differently. You know, some people say in the court you can't hear very well. Some have gone upstairs.
No, you can.
You can hear now?
You can hear very well, because they've got two different courts, so you can hear. Inside the court where Tommy is, you can hear. The other court you can hear as well.
Or they may have fixed it.
Myself I can hear, but I don't know about it.
Yeah, but other people were complaining where they were, they couldn't hear. But the important bit is you're down here.
They've got a speaker and everything. You can hear what they're saying.
Yeah. No, but it's great to get a different perspective. Some people say they didn't. You say they did. That just shows you when it comes to gathering evidence, the difficulty from different perspectives.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Excellent stuff. But all I can say, sir, thank you very much. This man is just
we're reconnected now.
Resetting his
We're
YouTube.
Reconnected back onto the live broadcast. So
Who do you want to chat to?
Voluntary Media and also Wendell. But if I don't mind asking, I'll ask you first. What's your take on today? We know Tommy Robinson is in court now for the second time today. If we don't mind standing more into the camera. But what are your thoughts on
I always peek
what
down
happened
there.
so far today and what's going on with him?
What my thought what happened, I see that
it's actually the same as that. But the important bit about that is you can see what's going on.
You know, the PIN, your mobile phone and things like that. What the officer said about it. And Tommy refused.
No, unagreed press is upstairs.
It been held for like 6 hours, I believe.
No. I'll get you in a minute. No, I heard. Because I've been interviewing people as they've come out. I'll interview you in a second about that, yeah?
That's all. What I see is Tommy was sitting, saying nothing apart from the solicitor was asking a lot of questions.
Give me a couple of seconds.
Leading questions back and forth to detectives and the
Hey, sir.
officers.
How about you, mate? Hey. It must be great for you to be doing this today.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Schedule 7, which has been used.
You'll be back here again tomorrow, innit?
But do you think that the UK government, in particular,
they'll let it go
abusing
its course,
their
innit?
powers with the Terrorism Act to lock up individuals such as Tommy Robinson,
he was a terrorist in 30
and also
seconds.
go after potentially
And everything
people
else
in the
now
future?
is filling in to make that look okay.
I think
I didn't know him.
it depends on that police officer individually. Not everybody. Possibly you might be a police officer that you don't want to, play by the law and then maybe see the person that is famous or you might not suspect or anything like that. But it depends on those officers where they're at the customs.
Credibility.
I don't know what their intention was, and they asked because the judge and the solicitor asked them, "Do you recognise Tommy?" One of them said, "I didn't recognise him."
No, I'm just going to interview him.
Yeah, he's got a little scoop.
And you've come down here.
You
have your own platform where you film all sorts of stuff that goes on in London.
Yeah.
No, but you would get rumbled because they're watching.
I've got to raise awareness, advocate for everything happening. You know,
no, of course.
Community journalists, which is very important.
They'll have
to show
people out
both
there
sides
looking through
and
Twitter.
everything, rather than cover up.
You
Because
can't get
some
away
of the
with this
rest
shit.
like the BBC and other people, they just
It's too
chop
public,
stuff.
bro.
Material is getting doctored and posted
So he's
online.
actually been kicked
but
out?
It's not the whole story.
Can I make a prediction?
And very important for people that are doing stuff in the ground.
No, it's your prediction, not mine.
It's
not mine.
Sure people know what.
No.
My prediction is.
Final
there's
question
a ruling tomorrow against
beforehand,
Trump,
I'll just double check.
It's going to be slammed all over
Yeah.
social media. You will read it everywhere.
And
If he's
now,
acquitted,
in recent years, we've seen the
No.
rise
No,
of
I disagree with you.
independent
Regardless of
freelance
outcome, it will be slammed all over social media.
like myself,
Yeah, of course it will.
people who provide
Social media or the national media.
No, I meant the mainstream media. Mainstream media.
No, but they said social.
No, what I meant is the mainstream.
No, of course. And they'll leave it in people's minds. Yeah. That's what they
The
do.
media is going to become more.
They'll blast it. If not, they'll say nothing.
Could possibly take
Yeah,
over.
no, listen, that's
TV,
that's standard.
some
That's what they do. And it's still in his mind, he's got done for terrorism.
Yeah, definitely, because you see the rise of
Yeah, they fucking do it all the
journalists
time.
and auditors has
They're
become a
cunts,
lot
that's
more
why.
better right now. And maybe in the future, people are not even going to watch the BBC or other a news channel. But because the reason is because they're always finding a way of like.
And let me see what
making
they're talking about.
Which one is the official, which one is not. But